Hi, from Universal. I'm here to go to Mardi Gras, which is over, I know, but this is the final week of Mardi Gras. Tonight is the final concert, which is the All-American Rejects, so I wanted to come eat some food. I have not gone to Mardi Gras this year at Universal Studios, so better late than not at all. I parked in Jaws. It's either always Jaws or E.T. It's never Jurassic Park or Spider-Man. It's always the very farthest way I could possibly be from CityWalk, from the parks, which is going to stink later because on a concert night, it is very difficult to get out of this garage, but I'm happy to be here. I might have just missed the cutoff from being sent to the other garage. I'm at the very end. You can see Universal way over there, and I have to walk all the way down to CityWalk, which I don't care about the walk. I actually love walking at the parks. It's just getting out of Universal that's going to just be rough, especially on a concert night. I remember when Fall Out Boy performed here and Universal actually closed to capacity, but tonight, it's the All-American Rejects, which I've come to Universal kind of a lot, which I'm not complaining about. I love the All-American Rejects, but they're a popular band, and that might just be my naivete and bias, but they might be the most popular bands performing at Universal. Not everything needs to have an upward inflection, but I have an upward inflection when I'm insecure about the things that I'm saying. Also, Spider-Man's the closest section in the other garage to CityWalk, which I never get to park there, really. It's always E.T. All right, minute for security. I want to see the bead tree over here. It looks sort of surprisingly sparse right now, and that they occasionally come out and they clean this up a little bit, or they try to take the beads down from the tree, but that there would be significantly more beads on this tree than there are right now. But I'm going over to Universal, and I want to get some food. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock right now, so the parade's in like 2 hours. So before heading over to Universal Studios, I wanted to come over here to the Super Mario Galaxy movie to look at this cool photo op. Just in case they take this away, like right after the movie comes out. So we'll be able to walk through here. This is so cool. I don't know if Brennan and I are going to be able to watch the movie as soon as it comes out, or if we're going to watch it here at Universal or not, but I just wanted to make sure that I walked in there and I saw it, and I did. But I also came up to the second level of CityWalk because I wanted to go over to the Cursed Coconut Club. Sometimes this is closed to private events, but I think I can go inside. I don't think I'm going to walk around the entire club, but I just wanted to walk inside. I haven't been in here in a while because they usually do stuff for other events throughout the year, so I wanted to come inside. I always have some fun themed decorations in here, depending on the holiday. It's just over here by the bar. I'm gonna go upstairs just really quickly. This is fun. Look at this little shrimp guy. This is definitely weird. There's a foosball table up here. I don't know if that's Pac-Man or something over there. But then there's also this. This is interesting. So it's not Pac-Man, but it's some other arcade game. There's a jukebox over here that's out of order. And then this is the view of CityWalk. Just going outside. All right, I'm heading back downstairs to go to Universal. I didn't have a lot of time in here at all. I just wanted to walk inside. It might rain tonight, so I did bring my umbrella, which means maybe it won't rain, but it's very windy. Look at all the Super Mario Galaxy stuff that they're selling. This movie, I think, is going to be really fun. The original was fun too, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I don't know where the awnings went over here by the water taxis. That's going to be pretty brutal when it gets hot and sunny, which it has been recently, but not right now. It feels really nice with the wind. There's the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster construction over there by the Nickelodeon building, which will always be the Nickelodeon building to me, just like Tom Sawyer Island and the Rivers of America will always be that over at Magic Kingdom. Could you imagine just 20 years ago, just this lime green building just right there, just as you were walking in Universal Studios? I miss that, just that feeling. So I'm walking over to Universal Studios, which still has the Mardi Gras medallion over there, and in a week, it'll be gone. I think in like less than a week, depending on where the wind's blowing from. It might be pretty windy with my little lavalier microphone, so I'm sorry about that. I also haven't been here in a while to really notice that they are repainting these buildings, the production buildings. They used to be this like pink color, now they're white. I'm assuming that they're going to be painting all of it. I don't know, right? I think this is like the original color. Or it's supposed to be, or it's like the original color. All right, going over here to go inside the park, and then I'll just start walking around Universal and eating some food. Tonight, the All-American Rejects are performing, so this isn't about the parades, I guess in like an hour, and then the concert's like an hour and a half after that. So I have a couple hours. I was not prepared for the wind. I was ready for the rain, but not the wind. So I'm going down to New York. I have the stanchions ready for the concerts, and then the signs of no entry. It's going to be interesting how they end up doing this. They always do it a little bit different, just how they direct traffic. Maybe they don't do it different. Maybe I just don't pay attention. People already have their spots right now. for the parade, which is reasonable. It's in like less than an hour. But then the concert, which is in about 2 hours, is getting full already over there. So because I've seen the All-American Rejects kind of a lot at Universal, it's not imperative that I get a really good spot to see them tonight. Last time they were here, Brendan and I watched from over there by Minions. So if I got a spot just like off in the corner, I'd be okay with it. I kind of can't believe just how windy it is right now. So I was also looking at the other people that were performing this year. And I guess Joey Fatone and AJ McLean, they're from respectively NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, so they're pretty big. I do want to go down here just to look at the construction for the coaster, but I need to get some food too. It's so windy and the lines are long. So it's been a long line, but I did decide to wait for this booth. This was the Nola Bayou booth. They have a baked Cajun mac and cheese, a fried oyster po' boy, and then a fried green tomato po' boy, and then the category 5 punch. And I got this, the fried oyster po' boy. This is flash fried oysters with tomatoes, lettuce, onions, pickles, and Cajun remoulade. Next to it is the New Orleans booth. They have beignets, king cakes, and then a king cake espresso martini, which that is a pretty long line, but I don't actually need dessert right now because I brought my backpack and I have a little special something in it. So in my backpack I have this zippered pouch and I brought some special stuff with me. I brought a moon pie, and then what just fell out of my bag, where'd it go? I brought some Tabasco sauce for my po' boy that I got. And then I also brought my Mardi Gras cardies. This is the same one from years ago. I've been holding onto this Tabasco for a special occasion, and I think that's what tonight is. So I'm putting a little Tabasco, maybe, on my, oh my God, on my oysters. Well, a lot of Tabasco, I guess. Half the bottle. So I think they just canceled the parade. I thought I heard an announcement when I was waiting over here for food, but it kind of just played over here, so I didn't really know if they did cancel the parade. But then they just now played the spiel again. Due to inclement weather, tonight's Mardi Gras parade has been canceled. Probably the shortest, saddest announcement to hear. So this is Puerto Rico. I want to get some food over here, but first I want to go around the corner. It's very windy right now, but there's no rain as far as I can tell. Maybe like a very light mist. Yeah, team members are packing away all of the parade stuff. I'm coming over to the wall just to look at these cars, but then go back there because you can kind of see the construction for Fast and Furious back here. Just this new building that they're building. This is the building that's under construction back over by the sound stages. This is so weird. This is where Rip Ride Rocket used to be, and then the queues for HHN, which is going to be really weird how they're doing HHN this year. Just getting back to the sound stages back there. This is what Rip Ride Rocket used to go through, which I doubt that the coaster is going to be going through that. It's going to take up a lot of space. Definitely, oh, you can see Hogwarts Castle just way over there. It'll be cool when they enclose this building. I don't know if this is going to be part of the queue or the ride itself. I'm guessing part of the queue, right? Maybe. It's kind of weird that this isn't blocked off back here. This is still technically a guest area now that it becomes a team member area, but they didn't put up like a rope or something, like a barricade. I also filmed that from like up here. I always feel weird about that. It feels like invasive, but it's kind of cool to see that just like the progress right now, what it looks like. All right, I'm getting in line for Puerto Rico, I guess. It's kind of hard to see the menu, but they have a pincho de lechon, a pastel on fritters, and then a coconut flan cocho, and then a pina colada. And this is what I got. So the parade would be starting right now, but again, it's canceled, which is a bummer. So the concert's in about an hour and a half, so I have that amount of time to walk around at Universal and eat some food and maybe have a drink. But this is the pincho de lechon, which is a char-grilled pork shoulder skewer with a guava barbecue sauce and pan sabeo, and then the pastel on fritters, crispy sweet plantain, and pico de gallo beef fritters served with mayo ketchup. So I think I'm going to go back over to New York to eat this on the other side of this street. See, I was wondering where they move these guys. They're over here, across from Transformers. Okay, just on the stairs. My ultimate hope is that Transformers turns into Secret Life of Pets. It would just fit New York so well. So I'm sitting over here in case it does rain. I'll have somewhere to protect myself, but this is the food that I got that I'm gonna try. We went to Disney yesterday with our friends Kenneth and Kylie, and Kenneth bought me this Coca-Cola, but I didn't drink it, so I'm gonna drink it now at Universal. I'm just gonna eat the food, don't need to review it because the festival's gonna be over. But it is good. That was the fritter. Skewer. Whoa, that was actually really good. Well, I reviewed it. It's good. It had to have been the wind why they canceled the parade, because it's 7:30 now. The parade would have been done by now, and it didn't rain. So as far as like inclement weather, I guess it was the wind. It's windy. So I'm going to go back to DreamWorks Land, I think. Like, it looks like it might rain at some point, and maybe there's a very subtle mist, but it is definitely not raining. There's some pretty long lines over here too, but I want to go over to DreamWorks before it gets dark. This is Ireland. They have fish and chips, beer and cheese soup. That sounds really good. shepherd's pie, and some beverages here. I think you could get a green beer here on a St. Patrick's Day, maybe, because this is kind of where Finnegan's moved. Maybe that is Rain moving over here. There's also the tribute store that we need to check out down Hollywood Boulevard. So over here is the Mexico booth, and then I guess the France booth. They have a ham, cheese, and berry crepe, and then a French blonde drink. And then over to Mexico, they have a Mazatlan street ceviche, flautas, tres leches, and then a couple drinks here too. That looks weird. This video's been windy this entire time. I am sorry. So there's a booth right here. And is there one back there? So this is Sabor do Brasil. They have a picanja, a pau de queijo, of course, and then the maracuja mousse, and then a frozen maracuja. Oh, they have a drink. All these booths have like meats just on the grill. It smells so good. Whew. This is where I think you would. I mean, you used to like meet up for the parade back over here, but the parade's not happening now. I wonder if that works with like the ride and dine package where you are technically paying to ride the float. Did they give you a refund or they just have you come back later? So back in DreamWorks Land, they replaced the splash pad. There used to be a bunch of whatever they were called, the planes that look like they have corn dogs on them right here, and they just paved over it, made it into a stroller parking area, which is a bummer. I mean, it didn't really affect me at all, but I think they're taking the one back here too away. I think just knowing what this replaced is what really hurts. Just Fievel's Playland, I think, was just superior. I like the theme, the cohesive theme of DreamWorks Land. But Fievel's Playland and Woody Woodpecker's Snow House Coaster, and then Curious George back here, they were just all such good parts of this area. Yeah, looks like they're replacing the splash zone back here too, I guess, right? Why are they taking the splash zones away? That's such a bummer. God, and just the ball factory. I miss the ball factory, and you used to be able to go up here to the second level. Oh well, I wasn't splashing around on the splash pads. It's just sad. It's a bummer. I think any play zone that ever gets replaced is definitely a big old L. The DreamWorks show, though, that's awesome. Also, Fievel's Playland just brought me so much comfort, and I do like Trek's Swamp. All right, I could go back the way that I came, but I think I'm going to continue around the lagoon, the lake. So now this is Jamaica. They're still cooking the food outside. It just smells so good. The line is short and the food looks good, so I'm getting in line. Also over here, it's like a school group, I guess. It's not for the parade. Here they have a Rasta Pasta jerk chicken and then a Kingston rum punch. And I got the jerk chicken. This is over by the DeLorean. So I got the jerk chicken from Jamaica. If you could see it. There it is. This is a fire-grilled jerk marinated chicken thigh with a Caribbean jerk barbecue sauce and cocoa bread. I keep thinking that it's going to rain, but then it doesn't. There's a consistent, like, very random mist that keeps happening, but then nothing happens. This is a very small portion, but it is good. It's actually a little bit spicy. I didn't need my Tabasco. Right now I'm looking at about 45 minutes to make it around the park and get back at the stage. I don't think I'm gonna see the entire concert. I don't know. I'm actually struggling with this a little bit. It's delicious, but it is spicy. I have a tolerance for spiciness. I have a surprising threshold sometimes. The outdoor rides are still open, I guess. So, I don't know, that's kind of a good sign. I still have my gameplay pass, and I want to use it again at some point. I don't know how many uses I still have with it, but I've held on to it for a while. I just want to make sure that it's a prize that, like, I really want, which usually is not Springfield, but look at this. Is that a seagull with a french fry? I'm also determined to figure out this backlot club thing that I've been seeing all over Universal. It looks fun. I keep getting surprised and caught off guard by these decorations. Whoa, this jerk chicken. Why is it so spicy? Why am I such a little wimpy? Boy, I was so sad that I didn't think I got enough chicken, but I think I really got plenty of chicken. This is hot. It's sad to not see Rip My Rocket over there, just behind all the facades. Oh no, it's really windy. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I lost my fork. Here's the thing. I also lost an oyster earlier that fell onto the ground, but I only got 3 oysters, so I ate that off the ground, so I'm gonna use the same fork off the ground too. Over there they just had Bloody Marys. That was just the Bloody Mary booth. This is Chile Patagonia. They have a fire salmon, a pastel de chocolo, and then a terremoto. So the booth's closed. They literally closed as I walked up to it. I guess they close an hour before the park closes, which that's definitely a bummer. I don't know if it's all of the booths or just some of them. There are no booths inside of Potter because the British don't celebrate Mardi Gras. I don't think, do they? So I looked it up, and Britain celebrates Pancake Day. That sounds a lot better than Mardi Gras. So the concert's in about 30 minutes, so I'm making my way back to the front of the park just to see if I can see some of it, I guess, and I'll just pass by the booths and see if some of them are open or if they're all just closed right now. This would have been China. They had a shrimp fried rice and then a mala beef skewer and then a Luck and Prosperity milk tea. That sounds good. Across from the Fast and Furious exit is Austria. They had a Vienna-style pork schnitzel, a goulash, and then pancakes. Okay. And then this iced coffee. I don't think that Che Alcatraz had anything to do with Mardi Gras, but there's a line back there. So I'm gonna walk by Fast and Furious. There's a bunch of walls over here. So Fast and Furious Supercharged is going to close whenever Hollywood Drifts opens up. I'm looking at the sign and it does say that the Mardi Gras parade is canceled for today. It's not even open right now. They have the gate shut. But I hope this turns into something cool. If they do just repurpose it into like a night bus experience, just kind of extending Potter even more, I'd be okay with that. I don't know if I missed some booths. I probably did, but I'm just heading back to the front. Some restaurants kind of masquerade as booths. Like Louis over here. Is this a regular menu? No, it's not. Burrata, focaccia, a lobster tail, and then a bergamot spritz. Oh, sounds good. But I can't get it because they're closed. The concert starts at about 15 minutes, but I did forget that I wanted to go over to the tribute store. See, there's another Backlot Club thing over there. Oh, this is really pretty over here now, but I missed a couple booths. This is the Bourbon Street Snacks, which I guess this is still open. They have seafood chicken and sausage gumbo, and then red beans and rice. Oh, and then a king cake cider. There's the stage, but this is Greece. I think it's my final booth, maybe. Over here they had a chicken souvlaki, an uzu cooler, and then a spanaka pita. So this entire area is absolutely filled with people. So we're gonna try to run over to Hollywood Boulevard just really quickly and then run back over here. There's also this other booth over here that was just selling drinks. Oh, it's so windy, I'm sorry. Wonder if at the restaurants like Mills had anything for Mardi Gras. I just forgot that Prince Gator was over here. Like the new little Gator character guy that they have, he meets over here by the gate where the parade would have come out if they had one. All right, time to run through the tribute store just really quickly. Is this the exit? Or this is the entrance? I don't know. This isn't going to be like a comprehensive walkthrough or anything. I just was really curious what it looked like this year. This first room is really cool. This is like a billiards hall or something. They have these drinks in here, and then like some hot sauces back over here behind this bar. They have some shot glasses and stuff too. Man, I do not have time at all to just take in any of these details. Oh, kegs. There are these little like alcoves over here. They always do something really random with. Phone is broke, please don't ask. Sorry. Not the Comic Sans. This is like the other side of that entrance area in here. Oh, there's like a little like jazz setup over here. Get behind this microphone? Ladies and gentlemen, can I interest you in the sweet, sultry sounds of oyby? I also did get a bead. I was given a bead at one of the food booths. I'm talking to this microphone. Now for a very quick walk into this room. Oh, there's like beads. So I'm having to move pretty quick through here now. Is this like a... No, I thought this was like for making beignets. Oh, but it's crawfish. Okay. All these pots and pans in here. Ooh. Well, this is cool. So they just opened this up so I know that you can open it up. And all this stuff in here. Cool. So I'm going into Court Street, I guess. This is awesome. A little like Bourbon Street would be like really cool to do. This is just like a fun little walkthrough. How awesome is this? Oh, I want to spend more time in here because there's like very few people in here right now. Oh my god, there's so much to look at. Are you kidding me right now? A lot of this is so like HHN coded, it's like kind of scary a little bit. Oh, hello. Alright, and then the final room in here, but I really gotta run over the concert. Oh, this is kind of like Bourbon Street, right? Oh. Could you have sat on that at some point? Alright, but I'm in the tribute store. Yeah, I got to walk through it. Man, they get this truck out for everything. Alright, the All-American Rejects are about to get on stage like any minute. This is also creepy. So much double dipping with HHN and Mardi Gras. But I guess that's it for the food for Mardi Gras. I didn't really try it a lot, but I did get full, definitely. Okay, I don't see like a different menu. There's a chili cheese hot dog and then a crispy chicken sandwich and just the Mel's burger up there and the shakes and stuff. That's what they usually have. They're playing Dirty Little Secret now? What? So I don't have the best viewing area over here. I could kind of see them. I'm like trying to hold the microphone towards myself. But I think I'm gonna go back around Transformers. I'm feeling some raindrops. I might have just had my noise canceling on this lavalier mic, so I'm sorry. So I wanna see if I can get a better spot to just see the concert. Because I could see them, but I was really far back. But if I can get like a dessert at one of these booths that might still be open around the corner, that'd be cool. So I'm gonna get something, I think, over here at this booth. One of the desserts. So I got the king cake espresso martini, I think, and I'm gonna pair it with my moon pie. Can I see anything from up here at all? So I thought I could see something from up here, but I can't really. You can kind of see like the screens, but I do want to drink my martini. So it is raining now, but this is the king cake espresso martini, which is vodka, espresso liqueur, king cake syrup, and brewed coffee, which is really good. And then my banana moon pie, which is the best moon pie, I think. So I'm gonna try to find somewhere to get a little cover. It's not like raining, but it's annoying. So I'm trying to walk around and find the best place to attempt to watch this. And I'm just jamming out now, walking through the park, exit crowd. I'm gonna try to go back over here. Wow, it is crowded right here, right now. I have to keep walking, so we'll see what I can find. I don't know how much luck I'm gonna have at all. Worth a shot. This is so much busier compared to last time. Like, so much busier. I'm singing like my favorite song. I just followed the crowd over here and I just tried to go back to where I was earlier. They're just playing all the hits. I think I'm gonna go back over here, maybe, to get my other spot. Over there by the tree. So we came back over to Mel's. I'm gonna go down Hollywood Boulevard just to see if I can get a better spot, but I don't think so. But the concert should be ending kind of soon, so I'd like to be on this side of the park for when it doesn't. Never mind, they're about to play Move Along. So I'm going back to my spot. Wait for it. There it is. So I dropped my little microphone on the ground. That's not good. But they're about to do the encore now, which would probably be Gives You Hell, definitely. So now I'm going to go around to Hollywood Boulevard. Can you hear me at all? It is so windy right now, and like it's been rain misting for kind of a while. It's kind of getting bad. This has kind of just been fun for me to just walk around Universal as they've been performing, because I've seen them so many times, specifically at Universal. So just to, I don't know, this is just like an adventure for me to find like a spot to watch them, because I couldn't get like down front. We're gonna play Gives You Hell. probably like any minute. I hope they saw my shirt. They're playing it.
You guys better get up.
This is Gives You Hell.
When you see my face up against you, when you walk my way up against you, you find a man trying to tell and treats you well. He's a fool, he says up against you well. Every song I hope I will give you hell. Sing along, go and this for you.
All right, concert's over, and now for the stampede back to the parking garage, but I was at the very edge of the crowd, so hopefully that works out. They opened the main gates. You can sort of see it like in the light up there, but it is definitely raining now. You can see and probably hear how windy it is. Oh my god. Oh. Nobody else has their umbrella open, and I do. I feel like a punk. See, I thought I was beating so many people out of the park, but it is so crowded up here. So in my experience, it's been a little bit easier to get out of this garage as opposed to this garage, just with getting onto I-4. All right, all the way down to Jaws, at the very end of the parking garage. All right, so far so good. I'm up here somewhere. All right, I walked past it. I'm right here. Okay, I'm in the car. Get me out of here. Oh, I have to buckle my seatbelt for safety. Right, Charizard? So I was just complaining about never parking in Jurassic Park or Spider-Man, and I just parked in Jurassic Park. I thought I was going to end the video, and then I didn't. It's a couple days later, and I wanted to see the parade, so I came back to Universal. I got off of work half an hour ago, and the parade starts in less than half an hour. I wore my beads and my Mardi Gras shirt, even though Mardi Gras was such a long time ago, the actual day. The water taxi boat covers are back. That was fast. The weather is still a little bit weird. I don't know. The parade is still on the app. I also wanted to get some food because I'm hungry, and I barely went to this year. It was going to rain today, but then it isn't going to rain today. I don't know, but it's still kind of windy. So I'm in the park. If these beats happen to like bump up against my microphone, I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to go, I guess, get something to eat, maybe to drink, and then get a spot for the parade, which steps off in less than 15 minutes. So I'm going down Hollywood Boulevard, maybe to get some food over here on the other side of Mel's. The booths should still be open a little bit after the parade if it's anything like the other night. But I just wanted to say that I saw the parade this year. This feels like Christmas. It's kind of weird. I think they turned off the ambient music on Hollywood Boulevard. So if it's anything like the other night, then I would have an hour until the park closes to get some food from food booths. So I should still have time, but I'm gonna go over here to Ireland because I wanted to get the beer and cheese soup. That sounded really good from the other night, and there's a pretty minimal line because everybody's waiting for the parade. The parade's about to start in like 2 minutes, and the police motorcycles are revving up and people are cheering. But I'm gonna get beer and cheese soup, which is just beer and cheese soup served with a warm pretzel stick. There's my beer and cheese soup with my pretzel sticks, and the parade just stepped off. So I'm going back the way that I came to try to get a spot. Come back here, police, motorcycles. And the time that it took me to get this, it got so busy everywhere along the street. There were so many spots, and it is so packed. I think that this works out because I wanted to be more on that side of Universal anyway. It's kind of funny, this entire video is just me running around Universal.
Hey, brought me something, mister.
There's the parade over here too. But I didn't articulate it, I don't think, the other night, but that was the entire point of the concert night, which was just to run around Universal and have fun while I was listening to the concert, try to find a good spot for it, which that was my concert area of choice, all the way back there on the stairs. But I'm gonna walk around to the Mardi Gras area. It was so difficult to just walk over here to this area a couple nights ago because of the concert. But I do have a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this really quickly. The break caught up with me. Okay, the beer and cheese soup was just a pretzel with cheese. I'm pretty sure that the booths are still open, but there's nobody at these booths. The absolute contrast to the other day. I think I'm all right with the food over here anyway, over in New York. Because I wanted to get the food that was like down by the lagoon that I didn't get last time, the couple nights ago that I was here. I definitely did this with the Christmas parade too, where I tried to run down as far as I could to try to beat the parade to get in front of it. I'm gonna say that this is good enough over here by Louise. Beats, please! Beats, please! Beats, please! Beats, please! Oh no! Beats, please! Anybody? Anybody beats, please? Back here? Oh, no! Well, that was close. So I was standing over here, the gator float just passed by. That was fun. So I think that the food booths are going to stop serving food in about 15 minutes, so I need to make it to the back of the park. So I got one bead that fell down by my feet, so I had to pick it up and put it on. I did catch one bead, but I gave it to the kid in front of me. I don't love catching beads anymore with Mardi Gras. This is not my favorite parade, and I've been kind of outspoken about that in the past, where this is a very aggressive parade, and generally people don't... I don't like the behavior of most people watching this parade, but I was in a really good spot around really good people this time, so I was happy about that. But a lot of the times people can get very feral with Mardi Gras, and it's going by all the way over there. But I'm going to try to get some food back here at some of the booths that I missed the other night because they closed early. I had to throw out my iconic beads please at the end of the parade just to say that I did it, but I don't know what to do with the beads once I've got them. All right, I'm gonna go to China and get this shrimp fried rice, I think. So this is the shrimp fried rice, which is egg fried rice with shrimp and vegetables. Also, this is the coolest fork that I've ever seen, where it's a fork, but it's also chopsticks. All right, I'm gonna try to eat this and then get something else really quickly. I'm just gonna eat this as I walk. I'm going over to this booth that closed early, and I know that there's plenty of food that I'm definitely going to miss, especially just coming here a couple times, but I just wanted to go to Universal just to see the Mardi Gras parade, see a concert, and get some food. It's a casual thing. So I'm going to this booth right here, unless it's already closed, but this closed like right at 8 o'clock on the dot when I was here the other night. And it's closed, so I guess it closed early. I might go back to the front of the park to get some stuff because there were definitely things there that I wanted that I think those booths are still gonna be open. Feels like it's lighter over here than it was when I was here a couple days ago, like lighter outside, but then the booths were open and now they're closed. I don't know. The weather was weirder the other night, and it did end up raining pretty much as soon as I started driving home. It started to rain, so that was really lucky. Although it still might rain tonight. The weather's been weird. It's windy. It was supposed to rain, but then it didn't, so it still might. It's Florida. Still have a few more minutes before the booths, I think, close. I'm just walking around the ones that seem open. And there's the pão de queijo, the Brazilian cheese bread. Got this for Brennan to eat on her behalf. And I'm going back towards Hollywood Boulevard. I don't think I'll get anything else like savory. No, I will. I definitely will. I'm hungry. It is so close to 8 o'clock now, though I think I'm gonna go back over to the other booths over in New York. I wanted to get the fried, what is it? The fried green tomato beignet? Not beignet, the po' boy. This is for you, Brennan. They're pretty good. I'm so glad that I came back. I was very hesitant because of the weather, because it was supposed to rain. It was forecasted to rain again today, and I really did not want to come back and have the parade be canceled again, but it wasn't, and the weather feels really good. I'm trying to take advantage of these nights specifically while it still kind of feels nice because it's going to be summer and it's going to suck. I think that I want the fried green tomato. Oh boy, it sounds really good. I didn't bring my hot sauce though. I can believe it, but I can't believe how quiet it is now compared to coming here the other night and trying to navigate those crowds. So I was reckless and I came over here to this booth and I got the gumbo. This was Bourbon Street Snacks, and I got the seafood chicken and sausage gumbo, a hearty stew of chicken, shrimp, holy trinity, andouille, bacon, dark roux sauce, white rice, and scallions. So I think that I'll just have this and not the fried green tomato. Oh boy. That is so good. I love gumbo. It's a little bit spicy though, but I think I can handle it. I do want to get a drink, maybe not like an alcoholic drink, because I do want to drive home in like 15 minutes. I went to the Mardi Gras bar here in the Transformers extended queue, and I did get a drink. This is just like a little mocktail. I came around to the other side to show the menu that they had here, but I got this Royal Street Refresher mocktail, peach puree, strawberry puree, supazawa, and mint essence, and it's very good. I also had a Bourbon Street Blast, Colors of Carnival, King Gator Bayou Blast, and then a Canal Street Colada, and then whatever that is. The gumbo actually is pretty spicy, so this helps offset it a little bit, but I'm going to finish this and head home. It is kind of crazy just how different it is at Universal right now compared to what it was like just a few nights ago when the All American Rejects were performing. I wish that this was like up there, like the sound booth that they have here, and then like the gift shop over there, and then this like snack stand, just having not been able to see that concert pretty much at all because of the obstruction of these kinds of things, which are really only relevant on concert nights, which are very rare at Universal. But I don't know, if that just opened up this entire plaza significantly more without these being here and this in like a little bit more of a like strategic, to me, ignorantly, like location, That would have been great, and then I would have appreciated that because, I don't know, I'm sure that people do buy merchandise over there, and I'm sure that they do get their like snacks and stuff over there, but for me, it was a mild inconvenience at one point in my life at Universal, so therefore, they're irrelevant. Or at least they should do what they did when like Fall Out Boy performed here, where they had like big screens over here on these like trusses, which that would have been nice and that would have been awesome to see that. This is kind of cool. They're using like a flashlight and these really long pickers to get the beads out of the tree. But I'm heading out of Universal. I wasn't even here for like 2 hours, barely. That was a fun night though, just to come back to Universal, just to watch the parade and have some dinner. So the crowds might be kind of bad getting out of Universal tonight, but not as bad as I'm sure that they were the other night. But I got out of here so fast, man. I was so happy about that. I come to Universal for so many random reasons recently, but I'm glad that I came back from Mardi Gras just to do it. It is a very fun time of year, and the food is really delicious, and entertainment is always awesome. So that was Mardi Gras at Universal. I got to listen to the All American Rejects, one of my favorite bands, one of the earliest bands I ever remember listening to back in high school. Didn't actually watch them, but I ran around the park trying to listen to them, which was fun. And then I had some food a couple days ago, and then tonight too, just the Carnival of, what is it, the International Flavors of Carnival is the festival that they have. And then I watched the parade. It's not my favorite parade, but the performers are really cool and the floats are very creative. But I am going home. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Have a great day and goodbye.